Good morning, class. I am Mr. Lopez and I'll be your teacher today. So today the lesson is called Converting base 5 to base 10. First, we're going to start off with some definitions, class. First, we'll be going over some vocabulary that will be in this lesson. Write these down in your math journals or notebooks, please. Thank you. So first of all, we have base 10. This is the base system we use in everyday life to count things. It has 10 digits from 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So write those down, please. Okay? Everybody done? Good. Now we have a base 5. This is a different base system. It only has 5 digits from 0 to 4. So write these down as well. 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. It has a notation that looks something like this. So once again, we wrote this down already. So write this down. 3240, and this little number, the 5, is what you call a subscript. And by the way, base 10 does not have a subscript, so only base 5. We're going to only be using base 5 today. Okay? Good job, guys. We need to use a math symbol that we aren't familiar yet. It is called a power or an exponent, and it works like this. So we have a 5, and this number at the very top is an exponent. Power or exponent. It has two names, so get familiar with those two names, please. Power or exponents. We can see that the big number, this number, is the base right here, and the small number up here is what the exponent, or what you call power, as well. They have two of the same meaning names. So we're going to write 5 to the third power. So it looks something like this. 5 times 5 times 5. Here's how to solve it. We write the big number, and we always use the multiplication, because this means that we're timesing the same number 3 times, I'm sorry. The same number 3 times. So it'll be 5 times 5 times 5. And what do we get, class? Very good. 125, class. 125. So 5 times 5 times 5 equals 125. It's the same meaning, except this is spread out. It's expanded. That's what 5 times 5 times 5, 5 to the third power, that's what it means. Anybody have questions at the moment? No? Okay. We'll move on then. We'll be using tables to do our calculations. So this is the table I already had pre-drawn, okay? So the first row is what you call a base power, okay? We put base power in the first row. It is the base power raised to the power, in this case, base 5. Next row is the place values. So row 2 is the place value for each column. Row 3 are the digits from the problem you were solving. And the last column, row 4, is the calculation of the values of x in each digit. So 2 times the third row. Row 2 times row 3. So we already have it pre-drawn, like we said. Before we get further into this, let's read the math steps that we need. So next we'll go over the math steps that will tell you how to do each problem step by step while I work on some of the examples for you. Okay? Then I will hand out worksheets for you to do some on your own. Raise your hand if you have any questions along the way. Okay? So the math steps, the first step, we're going to write powers on each of the on each of the 5s, numbering them backwards from right to left. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So for example, we're going to put 0 right here, 1, 2, and 3. Everybody with me so far? Good, okay. Continue then. So we're going to calculate the value of each power, the exponent, so we said the exponent's up here, excuse me, and write it underneath in row 2. Step 3. We're going to write down the digits from the problems underneath in row 3. Use the right hand box as the ones place value. Ones place. Okay? Step 4. Multiply the numbers in row 2 and 3 by the columns and write them in the box underneath in row 4. Everybody good? Yes? Okay. We're going to add up the numbers in the bottom row for step 5 and step 6. We're going to write the answers in the answer space. So I'm going to put it on the side for you. Everybody with me? We're good so far, correct? Very good. Okay. We're going to continue then. So for the problem 1, example 1, we are going to write a 0 right here. Sorry, let me get my correct marker. I'm sorry. We're going to have a 0 right here, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Sorry, before I get any further, we need to solve this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 1 with a subscript of 5, because we're doing base 5, remember? So we'll start from this one. So 5 times 0 is what, class? Right, 1. Good job. 5 times 1, or 5 by itself, what do we got, class? Yes, it is always going to be the same number when it's times 1. So 12 times 1 is going to be 12. It's going to be the same number. Correct, class? Yes, okay. Now 5 times 2 is what, class? 25, correct? And 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. Yes. Okay, so next row is the digits. So now write in the digits from the problem the big number. So we have 1 right here, 3, 2, and 1. We got that from this right here. Good, okay. Now, we're going to do a 1 right here. So 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 3 is 15. Sorry, 15. 25 times 2 is 50. And 125 times 1, like we said earlier, whatever it is, times the number of 1, it's the same number that we're using. So 125. Good job, class. Good job. All right. Now we're going to add up all these numbers together, and I'm going to place it right here, class, okay? So we got 125 plus 50 plus 15 and plus 1. Where do we get these numbers? From right here, the place value. We're adding all these up together, okay? So, plus the last one, 1. And what do we get, class? Yes, Charles? Good job. Yes, 191. 191. So that's it for that problem right there. So 1,231 subscripts of 5 equals 191. Sure, you could box it if you like. Okay? Alright, give me 1 second to set up the second poster board, and I'll be right with you guys in just a minute. Thank you.